Episode 14. The evening wind carried dust and silence as Papa Bolingo, Mama Put, Agirl, and Agirl's father marched down the narrow road that led to Uncle Soji's house. The sun was sinking low, its last orange rays burning across the sky like fire over dry leaves. Behind them, little Bolingo ran barefoot, calling out, "Papa, wait for me. Let me follow you." But Papa Bolingo turned sharply and said, "No, my boy. Go back home. Someone must stay behind and watch your younger ones. This one no be children matter." Bolingo slowed down, his face fell, and he nodded quietly. Yet as they disappeared into the glowing dusk, he followed them from a distance, hiding in the shadows like a cat that refused to miss the story. When they reached Uncle Soji's compound, the gate creaked as Papa Bolingo pushed it open. The yard was silent, the small lantern by the doorway flickered weakly in the breeze. Papa Agirl knocked first, his voice thundering through the compound. "Soji! Soji! Come out here like a man." No answer. Mama Put joined in, her wrapper half untied from the rush. "Soji, we know you are inside. Come out before we scatter this house." Still, there was no movement. Papa Agirl clenched his fist, breathing heavily. "If it takes all evening, I will wait here. He must return. He will answer today, even if thunder falls." He sat on a low block by the door, his eyes burning like coals. But what they didn't know was that Uncle Soji had seen them coming long before they reached his gate. He had been sitting by the window when he noticed the small group approaching, the lantern light in Mama Put's hand bouncing through the air like a warning flame. Immediately, his heart jumped. He muttered to himself, "Huh! Trouble done reach my door." He slipped quietly from the window, put off his own lamp, and hid inside the back room, breathing hard. He didn't even know the full story yet, but a guilty heart always beats before the drum of truth starts. Hours passed. The compound grew quiet. The sun had gone down halfway, leaving a soft red glow behind the trees. Then, from the corner of the house, came a sudden clatter, the sound of a tin falling. Bolingo's small voice whispered from the shadows, "Mama! See him. He's at the back." All eyes turned. And there, half-bent, barefoot, and trying to tiptoe through the back exit, was Uncle Soji himself. His face glistened with sweat, he froze when he saw them. Before he could run, Agirl's father had already dashed forward, grabbing him by the trousers. "So it's true. You think you can hide?" He landed the first punch squarely on Soji's face. The man staggered back, trying to speak, but another blow came. Then another. "You touched my daughter. You ruined her life and you think you can breathe in peace." Soji stumbled, bleeding from his lip, his hands half raised in weak defense. He didn't fight back, not because he couldn't, but because a guilty man's strength dies the moment truth arrives at his door. "Enough!" Papa Bolingo shouted, stepping between them. "Stop! Let's not kill him here. Let him talk. The truth must come out by mouth, not by blood." He pushed Papa Agirl aside gently, holding him back. Mama Put, still shaking, turned to Bolingo who was standing behind the house, dusty and scared. "You this boy. Didn't your father tell you to stay at home? What are you doing here?" Before she could continue, Papa Bolingo raised his hand. "Leave the boy, woman. Thank God he even came. If not, this useless man for don't disappear through the back like smoke." They all moved to the front veranda. The evening air was heavy, the smell of dust and sweat hung thick. Uncle Soji sat on the ground, his shirt torn, head bowed. Papa Bolingo cleared his throat. "Now talk. Tell us what happened. How did you put a child, an innocent girl, in this condition?" For a while, Soji said nothing. Then, slowly, in a low trembling voice, he muttered, "It was a mistake. I didn't mean for it to happen." "Mistake? Papa Agirl thundered. You think destroying someone's daughter is a mistake? Do you know what she has gone through? You turned a child into a mother before her time. Mama Put's voice cracked as tears rolled down her cheeks. Soji, I trusted you. You buy food from me every day. I even sent my daughter to serve you. And this is what you paid me back with. Soji lowered his head, whispering. I'm sorry, please. Papa Bolingo exhaled deeply. Sorry can't wash shame. Sorry can't rebuild a child's future. They all fell silent for a moment. The air was still, even the evening crickets went quiet. After a long pause, Papa Agirl spoke slowly. We can't end this here. This matter will not die inside this compound. There must be justice. Papa Bolingo nodded grimly. Yes. But we must also think before we act. Let's take her home first. Tomorrow, we will decide what to do with this man. Mama Put wiped her eyes, still breathing heavily. A girl stood in the corner, shivering, watching the man who had stolen her peace. As they turned to leave, Soji sat silently in the fading light, holding his bleeding lip. He knew the evening ahead would be long, and tomorrow even longer. And somewhere in that quiet, heavy air, a girl's life now hung on an edge. No one knew what would become of her next. To be continued.